United 456, contact approach 133.62.
56, good day.
Good day.
Vectors. Right.
145, join final, clear visual, 16 right, Skywest 59.
13 for 1000.
United 456, number approach, expect visual approach to 17 right.
Expect visual 17 right, United 456.
4716, turn left heading 200, intercept 16 left, localizer, descend and maintain 900,000.
Left 200, intercept the 16 left localizer, descend to 900,000, that was 4760.
Guys, 5798, maintain 170 knots or greater to lead.
170 or greater to lead, scale is 5798.
Guys, 4716, out of the turn, Denver 12 o'clock, 20 mile.
Inside, that was 4760.
Guys, 4716, clear visual approach, only 16 left, cross Kurt at or above 900,000.
Cross Kurt at or above 900,000, clear for the visual 16 left, that was 4760. Skywest 578.
Sky 5903, maintain 170 knots or greater to Jetson.
170 or greater to Jetson, Skywest 578.
Skywest 5903, connect tower now, 135.3.
35-3, take care.
447, plan runway 17 right, delete your speed, maintain 300 or greater till it dies.
We'll plan for 17 right, and would it be possible to do the RNAV Yankee for 17 right in our 447?
United 447, I have your request, I'll let you know.
Thank you.
Skywest 5452, contact approach on 133.62.
452.
Skywest 5274, contact approach on 133.62.
3362, Skywest 5274.
Skywest 5964, cross quickie at 210 knots.
Skywest 5964.
Goodbye 279, cross quickie at 210 knots.
Wiki 210 knots, what's your 279?
Skywest 5964, approaches on 133.62, good day.
3362, Skywest 5964, good day.
United 456, is going to maintain 7,000.
Send 7000, United 456.
Guys, 4716, reduce me to 170, maintain that to lead.
170 till lead, Skywest 4660. Denver approach, Skywest 5964, 13-3, descending via the class 3.
Guys, 5964, Denver approach, cleared RNAV Zulu, runway 17 right approach.
Good, the RNAV Zulu 17 right, Skywest 5964.
86, descending via the bar 2, crossing 1200.
Polaris 986, Denver approach, runway 16 right.
Runway 16 right, Polaris 986.
Right on the clock.
Pricing to me, thanks, I have your request for now, plan runway 16 right.
6 right for now, check right 373.
To Jetson.
170 to Jetson, ma'am. Skywest 5780.
Skywest 5479, turn right heading 090.
090, Scott 479, airport site when you need it.
Thank you.
Roger.
4192, follow 242, descending to the log arrival with Papa.
Skywest 4192, Denver Cholo, plan runway 16 left. Skywest 4737, delete your speeds, maintain 300 or greater till it dies.
Numbers 9 o'clock and 10 mile.
Inside United 456.
Polaris 986, descend and maintain 8,000.
8000, Polaris 986.
52, 57, 205, maybe C2 with Papa.
Skywest 6257, Denver first land, the visual approach for runway 16 right.
16 right.
United 456, planning 200 to join, final clear visual approach, runway 17 right.
200, cleared visual, 17 right, United 456.
Guys, 5452, expect to turn to join final shortly.
Scott 452.
Same thing for 5274.
294.
To Jetson.
178 to Jetson, Scott 439.
Approach, good afternoon, Aeromexico 658, descending to 1000.
Mexico 658, Denver approach, runway 16 right.
16 right, Aeromexico 658.
16 left, localizer.
Heading 145, intercept 16 left, localizer, Scott 5452.
Guys, 5274, flighting 150, join 16 left, localizer.
Hey, 150, intercept 16 left, local, Scott 5274.
United 456, contact tower 133.3.
33.3, good day, United 456.
Guys, 5452, reports building site, 12 o'clock and 2 mile.
Inside, Scott 5452.
Guys, 5452, cross Kurt, at or above 9,000, clear visual approach on 16 left.
Crude out above 9,000, cleared visual 16 left, Scott 5452.
Okay, 5274, Denver Airport, 12 o'clock, 25 miles.
Inside, Scott 5274.
Okay, 5274, cross Joe Bob, at or above 10,000, clear visual approach on 16 left.
Joe Bob at or above 10,000, cleared visual 16 left, Scott 5274.
Skyway 5964, maintain 170 knots or greater to Joule.
170 or greater to Joule, Skyway 5964.
Skyway 5452, maintain 170 knots or greater to Lee.
170 greater lead, Skyway 5452.
Skylane 182 Hotel, turn right heading 300, 4 miles from Collins, maintain 7,000, till Collins, cleared ILS runway 33 approach.
Approach, good afternoon. Mile 1, 6,400, climbing 15,500. Got to pass at 10,000, we'll advise 1 minute, currently 2.5 miles west, northwest of the field.
373, yes, unfortunately 16 right just due to heavy traffic from the southeast.
964, contact tower 133.3.
133.3, Scott 5964.
6 right.
Heading 1450, visual approach runway 16 right, that is 986.
3013 kilos, current climb runway 12 left at Metro.
926.
Skylane 82 Hotel, contact Noco Tower 118.4.
Skyway 5452, contact tower 135.3.
35.3, Scott 5452.
Polaris 986, contact tower on 135.3.
125.3, that is 986. Thank you very much.
Air Mexico 658, fly heading 010.
Heading 010, Romeo 658.
Southwest 436, contact approach on 123.85.
I believe it was 12385, Southwest 436.
Southwest 436, affirmative 12385.
Thank you, so on.
United 447, talk quickly at 210 knots.
United 447.
United 447, contact approach on 133.62. Just let them know you're looking for that RNAV Yankee.
3362 will do, United 447, good day.
Bills 926, descend to maintain 15,000.
Okay, 5274, maintain 170 knots per lead.
17 lead, Skyway 5274.
292, Mike Echo, Denver, purchasing several altimeters 3014. Just to confirm you guys are landing Centennial, correct? 92, Mike Echo, thanks. Centennial information, Juliet is current flight runway 17 left.
Expected visual 17 right, United 447. Any chance of the RNAV Yankee 17 right?
United 447, you can expect it.
We'll expect the RNAV Yankee 17 right, United 447, thank you.
Bunker flight 279, contact tower 133.3.
3232.
If you land on 17, they suggest going past Charlie 1 intersection.
274.
926, descend to maintain 14,000.
VFR traffic 1133 miles southbound, altitude is unknown.
Looking for the traffic at Romeo 658.
Air Mexico 658, do you have the airport in sight at 2 o'clock and 13 miles?
We got it on site at Romeo 658.
Air Mexico 658, thank you. Turn right, heading 145, join final. Clear visual approach, runway 16 right.
Right, heading 145, visual approach to runway 16 right, Aeroméxico 658.
Approach plan to the RNAV Zulu, runway 17 right approach. Delete your speeds, maintain 280 or greater till it dies.
Then we'll plan the RNAV Zulu 17 right, guys, 4 cents to runway.
So follow the ILS track for 17 right if that works for you guys.
Roger, thank you. United 447, descend and maintain 7,000.
Descend and maintain 7,000, United 447.
3 Denver approach, thank you. Runway 16 right.
West 4192, contact approach on 133.62.
Connected to PilotEdge.
Approach mile 1 minute 10,000.
Mile high 1, thanks. Pistol aircraft in the vicinity of Longmont. Search activity 10,000.
Up to Jetson, Aeroméxico 658.
With 1555, 252 descend, we get land for 17 right, information, Papa.
Crash 5855, Denver approach to low plan, runway 17 right.
17 right, Crash 5855.
Okay, 4737, Denver 11 o'clock, Houston off. Okay, 4737, copy, Joe Bob at 10,000, clear visual approach. Headed 447, turn left heading 260.
Left turn 260 heading, United 4.
Hey guys, how's everyone doing today? Let's get these guys rolling on up. Little dude walking around. And we need to open up the doors, otherwise the ground people have nothing to do. I heard Jar Design, or I didn't hear, I read the Jar Design website was hacked. Hey Noel. Yeah, so they didn't send out any alert about having to worry about credit card information or anything like that, but I don't think I bought anything off of their website. I think it was through a different website. Where's the other luggage? Oh. There he comes. Need more luggage. Let's come over to, actually let me get this started. Alright, got that kicked on there. And now I need to get fuel, or verify fuel, and such as that. So we're gonna go over here. We're going very heavy today. 135 passengers, 11,000 pounds, or 12,000 pounds of cargo. Level 260, Phoenix to Palm Springs. Cost index 100. We're going full speed ahead because we're going to have about a 40 knot headwind. So pulling out taking off the gloves for this one. 12, 4, 5, 6, damn it. 6. So round that up to 57. Old note. All right, 57. Then our zero fuel weight, it's 133.9. 6736. Get out my trusty calculator. 6736 plus 57 in gas is 66436. So that's our takeoff weight. That will match our sim brief information. And come here. PilotEdge 3010 for altimeter. Information Lima, and they are taking off on 7 left. And Palm Springs is landing north. So we're going to file an IFR flight plan with the PDC part of it. So pre-file. Get rid of that. Do the Keynes 2 departure, harbor transition. Jetway 212 to the Sabona 1 arrival. We're going to use LA as an alternative, or A320 slant Lima. All that looks good. We're going to do PDC for turboprop turbojet only. So we shall file. And then we will make sure that that works. So this is our route. Got some weather near Palm Springs. And this is that headwind I'm talking about. It's about 40 knot. Let's see, I think it's about 40 knot. Yeah, 49 knot, 50 knot headwind. So it's actually stronger now than when it was earlier. And let's come here to Phoenix. Flight plans on file. So we get rid of that. And the weather is there. Let's log in, get an overview of what the radar, satellite weather, flight planning, crap, whatever you want to call it. All right, come down here. So yeah, it's going to be some clouds on the way. Let's do quick route weather. So do Phoenix to Palm Springs. All green, it's fine. Phoenix is mostly cloudy today. And Palm Springs is isolated sprinkles. What is it? Ice cream sprinkles. Yeah, it's a little bit of rain in that area, but otherwise would be all right. And the wind at Palm Springs is pretty light. It's 3 knots. So that's our weather briefing. And we're good. So we're going to get our clearance through this thingamabobber. So we're gonna open that and open that. This doesn't always work for me for some weird reason, so fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Alright, we are UAL 1399. Send login. We are logged into the USA and we're going to wait for our clearance, which will probably take, I don't know, a minute or whatever. So we'll get the clearance here in a little bit. There we go, ATC message. Click ATC message. And I'm going to immediately go to page 2 and hit standby. Because if you don't do that, the message disappears. So I'm just going to read it real quick. We are cleared to Palm Springs Airport via Keens 2 Harbor Transition, which is what I filed. Yeah. Then it's filed, so we got what we filed. Climb via the SID. Expect 260 within 10 minutes. Departure 119.2. Got that. And next, our squawk is 1512. 1512. So we are good with that. So we're going to accept it. And now we have it here for reference. So now we can hop back into the airplane. Get things fired up now that we got our clearance. Let's turn on some power. Start the ADIRS and let me reset that fuel. Start that one, and we're going to bring this up to, what was it, 57, 57. Start the third one there. Start the refueling. Got on bat. Systems are alive. Let's add some lighting to the subject. Open up the window. And open up that door. And I need to log in to Navigraph and we'll get our D-ATIS. I spelled it right for once, okay. Course. Let me log this in, I'll be right back. Alright. We are logged in at the gate. Now we'll get get our D8S here. And then fuel, we are going with 57 passengers, 135, so almost full. And we'll figure out our cargo here. So perf minus 57 minus 53,584 plus 1,000 in cargo is super heavy, 8152. So perf should match SimBrief at this point, which is 6736 right there. So 60.7 and 30.2. Need that number and that number. CG is pretty much in the middle, so we're good there. Turn the batteries off, make sure that they are working properly. Alright, oil quantity is good. Hydraulic fluid is good. And we'll make sure our batteries charge. So we'll get the arrow for bat 1 and 2. Alright. APU test. APU is kicking on here. Looks like our luggage guys are gone. There goes Traffic Global. Or they're not gone, but actually I can make them disappear. So you guys go away. We are done with you. And done with you. APU is on. Bleed air crossfeed is kicking on. And air conditioning, heating, or whatever is good. APU generator is available, so we're gonna talk to the ground crew, let them know we're gonna disconnect external power so we don't electrocute them. And we're running off of APU, so we can tell them to remove the ground power unit. Good to go there. Did our flight plan, got our clearance. Now we need to check the Eric. We are good to 25 Feb on the current nav data there. And we are at Phoenix and we're going to Palm Springs. And we are doing United 1399. Cost index super fast. And we are at Terminal 2, Gate 5. So this top GPS coordinate 3326-1, so that one is right. 1208, so we'll bump that up to 8. Line on reference. Dismiss Tropa. Tropa is TRP. Top of climb 440. And ground temperatures plus 19. And we got cleared to 260. And we're only going to need ground control. We don't need clearance and delivery here since we already got it. So that's 132.55. 32.55. So we'll pop that over there. Turn that on. Turn that on. And towers 120.9, so I'll get that on the ready. GPS is primary, so that is done. Our D8
First clearance, Money 244 to Papa. Good morning, Money 244 to Papa is a Money Bravo Slang Golf. Request flight following to Bakersfield Meadows
Phoenix
at 5,500.
Money 244 to Papa, Fresno clearance, departure frequency 119.6, squawk 2662.
3010. Okay. And the weather is 30, 10. Temperatures 19.
Departure frequency we're 190.6, squawk 2662, Money 4 to Papa.
260 at
Money 4 to
4.
Papa, is that correct?
And departing on the 7s, and that is with information Lima. So we're going to come over here and we're going to plug in 3010 on the pressure. And looking at elevation 1134, so that is good to go.
At Signature Aviation with information Delta, ready to taxi.
2442 Papa, Fresno ground, runway 11 left, taxi via Alpha and Bravo.
Alright, let's punch in a flight plan, shall we? So we're going to depart.
Runway 11 left via Alpha and Bravo, Money 4 to Papa.
We're going to depart
runway 11 right via Alpha and Bravo.
7
1 right
left.
via Alpha and Bravo. Pressure noted, Money 4 to Papa.
7 left via Keynes. 2 departure harbor transition, and then we're going to go to harbor and we're going to go to Curver, C-U-R-I-V, curve, C-U-R-I-V,
VX, contact Spokane approach 124.9er.
To Airways, J Jetway 212, and that's going to take us to DCAS, DECAS, C-A-S, to DCAS.
Mic check. Bottom clear.
So DCAS, and then we're going to grab RNAV 31. 31 left Yankee from let's do Sabono, DCAS. Alright, so we're going to do the RNAV 31 left.
About
from
25
Sabono,
miles
and I'll brief
southeast
this later.
of the Sula at,
Sabono 1 arrival from
CDPZX, Spokane approach,
DCAS.
Missoula, altimeter 3004. When you're checking in with the new radar controller, you can skip the position. I know where you are because I've got you on the radar.
Okay.
All right, 3004, and thank you. Noted. Golf Papa Zulu X-ray.
All we need is altitudes when you check in with new controllers, just the altitudes.
All right. In it, we're gonna do wind.
Roger that.
In it, page 2.
Fresno Tower, money 244 to Papa, holding short runway 11 right, ready for takeoff, departure to the southeast.
60.7.
We 2442 Papa, Fresno Tower, proceed on course, runway 11 right, cleared for takeoff.
32.
And the wind's 1009er.
11 right, cleared takeoff, proceed on course, money 4
Our
to Papa.
fuel is 5.7, so we'll turn that off. 5.7. Now we'll calculate our time. That's our weights. 45 minutes extra, so that's perfect. That's what you want. And perf 1640 for 500 AGL. I'm gonna blast out of here at 200 knots initially. MDA for that approach is 734. And we'll do 500 AGL for go around for climb thrust. So we're good there. A engine out SID. We shall plan 7 right. So second, copy what we got. Come back to Phoenix for ILS 7 right approach. Second perf, dictated by that second at the top. And our weather here
2442 Papa, contact Fresno departure, see ya.
Ready to departure.
is
Good day,
3010.
24 to Papa.
Temperature 19er.
Money 244 to Papa, 900, climbing
260.
5,500.
Number 2442 Papa, Fresno departure.
4.
Radar contact, altimeter 3007.
Altimeter 3007, money 4 to Papa.
And decision height for 7 right is 300 radar. If it's an ILS, you can do decision height. And all that is good. So now we need to get our performance. So we're going to pop back over here. And we're going to go to our takeoff performance. And we're going to get this stuff. So we are at Phoenix. Grab the weather. Takeoff wake. And the 7 right, I mean left, is 10,000, heading a 090. Alright, so we have 150. It's not raining, so I don't have to worry about changing that. Flex temp is 63. Alright, so we got 150. And 151 for V2 and 63
Denver
for
Tower,
our flex.
Diamond 69 Tango Mike, holding short, runway 17 right.
And then if we need to come back, it would be 7 right.
175, runway 17 right, cleared for takeoff, wind 2406.
Phoenix, 7 right. We'll put that there for free play.
Clear for takeoff, 69 Tango Mike.
We are moving right along here. We'll turn on our fuel pumps. Turn that on. We'll have the rest of these guys drive away. And let me see. We are cleared up to climb via the SID. It's what it said.
Let me know when you have the Zulu in sight.
The SID shows 8,000. Climb and nav are blue. Yeah. All right.
So again, approach is that a call for Golf Papa Zulu X-ray?
So our acupressure thing here is low.
Report Missoula Airport.
So we'll activate the cargo, which activates the yellow.
All right, we will report the field in sight when we have it.
So that's in the green.
Romeo.
That temporary pressurizes it. Close all these doors. Alright, that looks good. So we're going to do emergency gen check here. Clear out the cautions. Go ahead and lower these lights. And we'll do a FADEC check. All the lights, door strikes are amber. All those are good.
Roger. Number 600 Tango Mike, say heading.
We'll go ahead and shut
Heading 178.
and lock it.
69 Tango Mike.
Okay, radar's indicating around about a 158. Verify heading 175 is your assigned heading.
175 for 69 Tango Mike. That's what I'm reading, so maybe... Can you just check again, because I'm dead on 175, 69 Tango Mike.
Cockpit, plan acknowledged. Call me through the menu when you are ready. Ground to cockpit, tow is driving up.
Alright, we got the pushback coming. Let's go ahead and tell these guys to disappear. And we'll go ahead and close this window.
69 Tango Mike.
And we got this guy.
Charlie Golf Papa Zulu X-ray radar services terminated. And contact Missoula Tower. Have a good day.
Over to tower. Thank you. Have a good day. Golf Papa Zulu X-ray. Missoula Tower, this is Bonanza, Charlie Golf Papa Zulu X-ray.
Okay.
At 7,000, just southeast of the field, en route for landing with information in Romeo.
Charlie Golf Papa Zulu X-ray, Missoula Tower. Gonna have you head northbound, join left traffic, runway 12.
Northbound to join left traffic for runway 12, Golf Papa Zulu X-ray.
Alright, we'll update our fuel. So we're at 5.6. Now update the time.
Ground American 347 spot Lima, Charlie 10 with Lima request taxi IFR.
And don't need to disconnect Sam, and I'm gonna see if my little dog needs to go out. So I will be BRB.
Squawking 6046, American 347.
Now I see American 347, Phoenix ground, runway 8, taxi via Charlie.
Taxi runway 83 Charlie, American 347.
Denver Diamond 69 Tango Mike, 175, 9,300 for 10,000.
Denver Diamond 69 Tango Mike, Denver departure, radar contact, climb and maintain 11, 11,000.
11, 11,000, 69 Tango Mike.
Alright. He's sleeping, so he doesn't need to go out.
Charlie Golf Papa.
I'm trying to remember to let him out before I take off, because otherwise he pees in the house. Alright,
Cleared to land, runway 12 for Charlie Golf Papa.
I think we're good to push back. Yeah, we're good to push back. So, let's turn the beacon on and turn the brake off.
Starting pushback, and you may start engines.
We'll go to ignition, and we'll turn on hydraulics, engine 2, and looking for 20N2, should automatically introduce fuel, which will get a light off. We'll keep an eye on EGT. We got hydro being pressurized in the yeller. Alright, we got light off. And we should have N1 rotation by 60 N2. And we have rotation, so we're looking good there. Alright, gen's available. Go ahead and start engine 1. Got engine 2 light off. EGT on the rise. PDU, everything is green in hydraulic world, so we're good there. Oil, everything is stable, nothing's
Operation complete. Go
bad.
ahead and set the parking brake.
Generators available. Go back to engine flaps 1. Get the flaps set for 1+F takeoff config. And we'll do a put this on door.
Tango Mike, turn right.
Oxygen is good, but we need to turn it on. So we'll turn that on. Facing almost west, which is correct. Give the mask a check. Alright. Check our wipers.
Number 72 Charlie, San Jose ground, runway 30 left at Bravo, taxi via Victor,
and
Golf,
our
Whiskey, Bravo.
Tow is disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Can't sleep on the right. We'll see you next time.
29.4 down 0.2.
Charlie Golf Papa Zulu X-ray Alpha. And are you parking off of Golf or Bravo?
We are parking
down 0.2.
Just north of Charlie, actually.
Cargo heat is good.
I apologize. Echo
Check
Delta.
our controls here. Got right.
Charlie Golf Papa Zulu
left,
X-ray, Roger. There'll be Alpha
rudder,
left turn Fox
spoilers,
to the ramp. This frequency.
all that is good to go.
Alpha Foxtrot, this frequency. Thank you. Likewise.
Let me check my clearance, make sure nothing has changed. Nothing has changed, there hasn't been any notifications, so I'm going to go ahead and close that program because right now it's not working with my weather program.
Right heading 300, climb and maintain 13,000.
So
300 and 13,000, 69 Tango Mike.
Where's my weather program? ACARS, no. There we go. get my weather program going. Move that over there.
Niner Tango Mike on heading 300, intercept red table transition. Climb and maintain flight level 220.
Switch this to...
on 300, intercept red table transition, maintain 22,000, flight level 220. 69 Tango Mike.
Weather. Manual. And then I'll connect the weather. Right now it's just that little clearance program is not working with the weather, FS Global Real Weather, but it's okay. Alright, let me get that connected. Turn on our lighting. APU off. And we'll come over here and we're going to squawk 1512. Turn that on, above, and TA, RA. I know you're supposed to do that at the holding short line, but that's alright. I'll forget. Alright, we're squawking mode Charlie. Some airports like San Francisco require you to squawk altitude, even on taxiways, so it's not unheard of.
8 cleared for takeoff, wind variable at 4.
Alright, let's get our current ATIS here. So we are at Phoenix, ATIS, send. Current with Lima, so absolutely nothing has changed weather-wise. So I'm going to do 7 left. So we're going to arm that. We're at 1 plus F. And our cabin check is good. We are ready to roll. Do EChem checks. All is well in ECAM world. Systems normal. Alright, we are on ground control, 132.55 for Phoenix. It's South Complex 132.55 and tower for 120.9. Alright. And we're current with Lima. Phoenix ground, United 1399, Terminal 2, current with Lima, ready to taxi.
American 347, contact. That's United 1399 contacting Phoenix. So United 1399, Phoenix ground, runway 7 left, taxi via Delta.
Roger, 7 left via Delta, United 1399.
Now American 347, contact departure.
Can I pass American 347?
Number 69er Tango Mike, radar contact lost.
Phoenix.
Number 2442 Papa, contact Bakersfield approach 118.8.
118.8, 142 Papa.
Departure American 847, 2,900, climbing a
Goes to CRJ.
American 347,
Just
Phoenix
landed, I
radar
think.
Contact, climb and maintain, flight level 210.
Maintain flight level 210, American 847.
Alright, we are going to be doing the where the heck is I'll just bring it up on this. This will be easier. Keynes 2 off of 7 left. Okay. Yeah. 3010, still the altimeter, everything is good there. Wind 060 at 8. So our performance is still valid for takeoff. Man, this plane needs an update. Something fierce. Alright, max, takeoff, and takeoff, auto brake, sign, spoilers, flaps, takeoff, config check,
72 Charlie, San Jose Tower, runway 30 left at Bravo, cleared it for takeoff, wind at 210 at 10.
Clear for takeoff, 30 left Bravo, TVM 72 Charlie.
Traffic Global is causing stutters with this plane today. That's alright. I guess it thought I was going to enter the runway, so it disappeared. Alright, spoilers are armed. Takeoff stuff is good. Systems are a go. And we're going to go to tower. Departures 19-2.
Ground approach 390 with
I think it's 19-2.
Ready for taxi.
Walker 390, Salt Lake City ground, runway 16 left, taxi via Echo and Hotel.
19-2.
Go and Hotel, 16 left, Walker 390.
Phoenix Tower, United 1309, hold short, 7 left.
At 1399, Phoenix Tower, runway 7 left, cleared for takeoff, wind 260 at 4.
7 left, clear for takeoff, United 1399. Alright, 1635 is when we 1635 and then below 7,000 at MAVs. Okay, so we'll keep an eye on MAVs.
Approaching
it's our
0,
flight restriction.
7 left.
It's also a speed restriction there. Alright, let's do strobes and landing lights.
For 72 Charlie, contact NorCal departure.
Alright, 72 Charlie, good day, sir.
Engines
On
50%.
runway 07 left.
Turn these packs off. Engines are stable. Takeoff power is set, airspeed's alive, SRS is active. Approaching 80 knots and cross track.
72 Charlie. Seattle or NorCal departure. Radar contact.
V1 rotate.
Walker 361 is that signature ready for
Gear up.
with whiskey.
And climb thrust.
261 San Francisco ground, Runway 28 right, taxi via Charlie. Hold short of runway 1 left on Charlie.
Autopilot on.
28 right via Charlie. Hold short 1 left, Charlie
Packs
Walker
back
361.
on. Unarm nose.
Amarillo approach, King Air 305 Echo
Back to
Lima,
manage speed.
10,300 descending, we're 20 miles south.
We're 72 Charlie, climb and maintain 5,000.
Flaps will retract automatically at 215. I don't have to do anything. There goes the flaps.
Calling Amarillo, standby.
220 will take out the rest of the flaps, or slats in this case, just the forward part comes out. And we'll be getting sent over to departure here any second.
Number 72 Charlie, I've got a route change for you. I'm not going to be able to get you direct Crescent City as it conflicts with San Francisco arrivals. After Sunol, proceed direct to Sacramento, VOR Sierra Alpha Charlie, and Oakland Center will have further for you before then.
Ours are on the center reroute. After Sunol, direct Sacramento, and we thrust the reroute from Oakland.
And we are climbing to 8,000 per this.
Number 72 Charlie, climb and maintain.
Maintain 8,000.
I'm due at 7,070 Charlie.
Just do this. There's no icing to worry about.
Walker 361, cross runways 1 left and 1 right on Charlie. Let tower know when you're ready to go full length.
Cross runway 1 left and 1 right on Charlie, and we'll contact tower, Walker 361.
Who is it that's calling Amarillo with request?
Amarillo approach, King Air 305 Echo Lima, now 13 miles south, inbound to Amarillo, full stop. 8,000.
For 305 Echo Lima, squawk 0520, say your type, King Air.
Turn on the weather.
0520, and we are at B9L, 5 Echo Lima.
Be picking up the pace here once we cross that, because that's got a 230 knot.
305 Echo Lima, radar contact.
Hold.
South of Panhandle, altitude
Or,
check.
no, it's 220. That's why we're holed up right now at 220.
Left downwind 22 and airport's in sight, 5 Echo Lima. We also have information Yankee.
For 5 Echo Lima, contact tower 118.3 of good day.
Oh, for the tower, 5 Echo Lima.
Like Tower Walker 390, short of 16 left ready for departure.
United 1399, contact departure.
Over to departure, United 1399.
American 347, climb and maintain flight level 270. Contact LA Center on 134.32.
Number 35 with 270.
Now we're picking up the pace.
Good day.
Phoenix departure, United 1399, climbing via the Keens 2 at 8,000.
Right, heading 295, runway 16 left, cleared for takeoff, wind calm.
Crap.
16 left, clear for takeoff, on departure, roll, turn right, 295, Walker 390.
Amarillo Tower, King Air 305 Echo Lima, 8 miles south, 7,000 inbound for runway 22.
Number 305 Echo Lima, Amarillo Tower, left downwind runway 22, cleared to land, wind 20020, gust 25.
Clear land runway 22, we'll make left downwind, 5 Echo Lima.
72 Charlie, climb and maintain flight level 190.
Climb to 190, 72 Charlie.
American 347, LA Center, correction Albuquerque Center, climb and maintain flight level 320.
See, apparently that guy on the phone call doesn't want to leave me alone. Phoenix departure, United 1399, Keens 2 at 8,000.
United 1399, Phoenix departure, radar contact, climb and maintain flight level 210.
Climb maintain flight level 210, United 1399. Alright, we're going up to 210 on open climb mode. Open climb is without the dot, which means it doesn't worry about any type of restrictions It ignores them.
San Francisco Tower, Walker 361 holding short 28 right on Charlie.
I pulled. There we go.
Walker 361, San Francisco Tower, runway 28 right, cleared for takeoff, wind 210 at 16. Cleared for takeoff, runway 28 right, Walker 361. November 72 Charlie, contact Oakland Center 132.2.
Oakland 32272 Charlie today.
Alright, usually the next center would be Albuquerque Center at 13432, so I've got that set just in case that's the one that they uses. It's no guarantee though. Moving right along. Let's push this out a little bit more. There we go. I use this one for like situational awareness.
Order start light departure, Walker 390.
10,000 feet. We can turn off our landing lights. And we'll increase our speed here to
Start light departure, Walker 390, 7.2, climb 10.
so I'll speed up to 300 knots today for our initial climb out of here.
I will stand by. Walker 390, Salt Lake City departure, radar contact, climb and maintain, flight level 230.
Climb and maintain 230, Walker 390.
300 knots.
Walker 361, contact NorCal departure.
Or departure,
Walker 361. United 1399, contact Albuquerque Center 134.32.
Albuquerque Center 134.32, United 1399. 32. Albuquerque Center, United 1399, 2100 for flight level 210.
Walker 361, NorCal departure, radar contact. And verify climbing to flight level 190 or 10,000. Walker 361, I have your top altitude assigned of 10,000. Verify your climbing instructions.
Mute this microphone.
United 1399, Albuquerque Center, climb and maintain flight level 260. Walker 390, turn right, heading 330, join Victor 484 and resume on navigation. Walker 390, cancel speed restrictions. Walker 361, climb and maintain, flight level 190. Number 72 Charlie, amended routing for you.
Yes, sir, go ahead, sir.
Number 72 Charlie is cleared to Crescent City Airport via the Red Bluff VOR, Romeo Bravo Lima. Direct Crescent City, Charlie Echo Charlie, then direct. And climb and maintain flight level 230, you can expect flight level 280 within 10 minutes.
All right, sir, cleared to Crescent City by direct Red Bluff, direct Crescent City. Direct to climb, maintain 230, 72 Charlie.
Walker 361, contact Oakland Center 132.905. Oakland Center, Walker 61, 17,000, correction 8,000, almost 190, sorry. Walker 361, Oakland Center, climb and maintain flight level 270. Up 270, Walker 361. Number 72, Charlie, contact Oakland Center 132.905.
3295, good day, 72 Charlie.
Walker 390, contact Salt Lake City Center 128.72. Number 5 Echo Lima to the RAM via Papa this frequency.
Sorry about that, guys. A freaking dog was barking at this guy that's mowing the yard. I guess he just pulled in with his truck and wasn't sure if there was someone knocking on my door because I had people calling my phone and all sorts of junk.
260, Walker 390.
I turned the TV on in the living room to help block some of the outside noise that my dog likes to bark at. Alright. We're on our way, so let me see what. So top of climb 2041. So we got a couple minutes for that, and then top of descent 54. What do I usually cross? Usually cross cloud at 11,000. What is that set right now? It's close enough. I'll set cloud for 11,000 though. That's usually what they give me. And we can
347, contact LA Center 124.62.
delete the second. That was my engine outset. I don't need that anymore. All right. Take off. Cabin pressure should be good. Yep, we are good there. And hey, thanks for the follow there, Fallen Warrior. And Noel, you
Oakland Center,
subscribed.
58 Charlie Whiskey, 5,800.
You resubscribed? Sorry if I missed that. I must have been stepped away when you did that.
Charlie Whiskey, Oakland
Anyway,
Center,
let me give you the subscriber thing
3006.
in case I did miss it.
58 Charlie Whiskey.
Number 72 Charlie, verified direct Red Bluff, you are?
No, I'm still direct Sacramento. I understood the clearance was after Sacramento. If we clear direct Red Bluff, that'd be fine.
Number 72 Charlie, proceed direct to Red Bluff, you are?
Thank you, direct Red Bluff.
Alright, we are all standard, and I think I lowered the numbers. Yeah, I did. I like noise canceling. Alright, we'll go to our cruise checklist, and our seatbelts can go to auto for turbulent area. And let's reset our clouds. Takes about 5 seconds. No, you just did it? Oh, okay. I saw that it didn't show up. No, Fallen Warrior followed 6 days ago. I don't know why the activity feed didn't show your subscribe. That's weird. So I saw that you subscribed in one window, but then I was looking at the activity feed on my OBS and it didn't reflect your subscribing, but you didn't do anything wrong. It's just the OBS software needs an update, I guess. But thanks for the tier 2. It's been 21 months, I know. You're probably my longest subscriber. top of climb. The speed's managed. We're going to do an ECAM check real quick. Just go through each little page. Make sure all systems are green. Fuel is burning relatively even. Let's change the temperature a little bit. So come up here. We'll lower it in the cockpit, and we can adjust the cabin temp here. And actually, while I'm thinking about it, let's do Palm Springs. I don't think Palm Springs has D-ATIS. I don't think they do. Nope, they don't. So I'll just have to use regular ATIS for Palm Springs. Let's delete this. And we'll put the Sabona 1 overlay on here. This is where all the weather is up here.
Walker 361 cross Hobo at 16,000. The Reno altimeter 29er.
I've been a sub all along those months while I've been around a long time. Yeah. Yeah, you have been a subscriber for a long time. It's much appreciated.
TBM 72 Charlie, climb and maintain flight level 280.
Up to 280 was 72.
So the discussion that I was going to discuss, my little alert said we're going to have a debate at cruise. Well, the debate is basically whether or not anyone feels it's like what everybody's opinion is on purchasing a add-on aircraft that uses X-Plane's standard FMC compared to a custom FMC such as the A320. This is a high-fidelity aircraft with very high systems. And the reason I bring this up is this aircraft, brand new, you're going to spend almost $100, like 90 bucks, I think. Actually, let me look it up. I'll tell you exactly how much this thing cost. And I'll give you the link
United
to
1399, contact LA Center 124.62. We'll see ya.
LA Center 124.62, United 1399. See ya. Let me answer this guy first. So we're on 124.62. We gotta wait a second, make sure we don't step on someone that might be getting a clearance. LA Center, United 1399, flight level 260.
United 1399, LA Center, roger.
Okay. Where's Palm Springs weather? Okay. So Palm Springs weather. Let me update the winds first. So we're gonna do DKIS wind data. We're gonna do next phase descent winds. So we're gonna grab the wind request and we're gonna update the winds. And then we'll go to perf. And the weather there is 3010 for altimeter. And I'll get back to what I was talking about here in just a moment. Temperature 23 Celsius. Winds 250 at 5. And we're going to go to second flight plan and we're going to do Palm Springs. And now we got that to play with if we need it. Alright, let me see if I can find that. What I was looking for. Okay. Okay, so the plane that I am currently flying is $90, right? And I'll put a link here so you guys can see what I'm looking at. So this plane is $90, and then you look at this plane, and this plane is the Just Flight's 146 Professional, and it's out for P3D right now, and it sells for $85, and they are anticipating that it will be the same price for X-Plane when they release it for the X-Plane. The Thuranda design is porting it over for X-Plane, and the word on the street is that they're going to sell it for the same price, $85. But here's the issue that I have with that. They're looking to sell that airplane for basically the same cost as this plane, and they're going to be using the stock FMC. So to me, the plane is only worth to buy $50, $55 tops, because you can have a really good system-rich airplane. You can have a really good system airplane, but I'm not going to spend more than $55 for an airplane that you know, doesn't have custom avionics and stuff. Like, he's not willing to go through the trouble and put in a custom FMC, then I'm not willing to pay $85, almost the same price as I paid for this plane, which does have a custom, very high system, probably the most system in X-Plane to date. And talking $5 difference, and 50% to me of the cost goes into a high fidelity FMC, in this case a McDo, multi-display, whatever the thing's called. So that's the debate I was talking about having during this flight, is just what people think about that. And you know, this is for my YouTube channel too, so anyone that's on my YouTube channel that watches this video, feel free to leave, you know, what you think in the comments below. I'm curious to know. I'm not dissing anybody that, you know, would buy it. That's pure up to the individual. But you can see the forum about that. And there's a big discussion on the org about that, and you know, a lot of people are complaining about the cost. If they lower the cost, then I have no problem buying it, but I don't know. It's going to have to be one heck of an airplane at $85 to make me pay that kind of money for something that doesn't have a custom rich FMC, because the stock FMC is garbage. Complete garbage. So the stock FMC shipped with the Air 4 Labs King Air A350, and I despised it so much that I went ahead and I bought the Reality XP GTN 750 mod, so that way I could use that, and that works pretty well. So
470 Mike Alpha, contact
that's my take on it.
Tower 118.7. Alaska 415, SoCal departure, radar contact, climb to maintain 8,000.
Hey Das, oh, you're still on? Thought you'd be offline. It's only 2:50. My go time is at 1:30, so my flights are usually 2 hours, 2 hours 15 minutes. So I start at 1:30, and I'm
1399 cross cloud at 1000, Palm Springs altimeter 3010.
Cross cloud at 1000, 3010, United 1399. Cloud 1000. Yep, that's why I set that earlier. So this is our top descent right there.
LA Center,
so I cannot get my ortho to work for new tiles. Old tiles work fine. Posted in Discord what it looks like. Ever seen that? Send me a link.
Yeah,
I'll take a look.
3-2 into Lake Havasu, so I'm wondering if I could change and go to direct Memphis.
I don't know if your Linux handles ortho scenery differently.
November 181 Delta Juliet, clear direct Memphis. Clear direct Memphis.
In ortho 4XP on your server. Oh, the X-Plane Learning Center one. Yeah, I'll take a look at it after I'm done this flight. I don't know. I don't do ortho for XP. I don't make my own tiles like you do, so I don't know the secret behind that. All my ortho is either Fork Boys ortho, which he does all the work. I just download it and install it. So that might be an option for you if you can't get your own tiles to work, to download his ortho scenery and see if that works a little better for you.
Skip 346, Los Angeles Center, climb and maintain. Flight level 2.
Because I've never made my own ortho. Alright, we'll start on our way down now. LA Center, United 1399, leaving 260. 3010, 250 at 5, and 23. Okay.
Southwest 2875, contact Oakland Center 127.45.
And we'll put this on below. That on, that's fine. Turn these sound up a little bit. Greetings from Portland. How you doing, Codes Pilot?
United 1399, contact LA Center 126.35.
LA Center 126.35, United 1399. 2635. LA Center, United 1399, flight level 235 for 1000.
United 1399, LA Center, Palm Springs, altimeter 3010.
3010, United 1399. Springs ATIS is 124.65. And NorCal is 126.7. Get that ready. Yeah, I posted image, basically everything loads, no errors, properly fits mesh, but the texture is black. Oh, that's weird. That sounds like a graphics card issue at first thought, but I don't know. Already confirmed the photos downloaded and aren't black. Huh. In fact, the preview looks correct. I don't know. I don't know because like I said, I only downloaded and installed the Fork Boys ortho. The only other ortho I have is the pairware version through Orbix. And again, I don't know if it would be a graphics card issue or just because it might be a Linux thing. I mean, I don't know. I'm guessing. You're actually better with computers than I am, or at least it sounds like you know more than I do. Already confirmed the photos downloaded in. Put on my old photo. The old ortho looks good. Maybe the photos are corrupt. Like the actual file itself is corrupt. So what if you were to re-download it? and try to re-download the tile. I wonder if that would make a difference. And Coach Pilot, coming back to what you said, I came in late regarding the 146. How does P3D deal with the FMC? Is there a stock FMC in P3D? I.e. the developer didn't create a custom FMC for either platform? Okay, that's a good valid point. I don't own P3D, so I'm more talking about X-Plane and the expectations of how much one would pay for a payware aircraft in X-Plane, because the customer base for X-Plane is more than P3D, right? Just like Microsoft Flight Simulator has a much bigger customer base than X-Plane, so that's why you'll notice like scenery packages and such on Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 are cheaper for the same scenery that you would buy for X-Plane. Same thing, you can't really say that with airplanes because Microsoft Flight Simulator doesn't have any airplanes yet. But if that's true for P3D and they don't have a custom FMC, then it's hard for me to gauge that. The argument in the X-Plane forums is the $85 price tag for X-Plane would be the equivalent to something like the Unibuild's 300-600 freighter, or actually where you get like two variants, you get the passenger and the cargo, plus a custom FMC in their Airbuses. And then you have Flight Factor that all has custom FMCs, and they're all about $80, $90. So for a price tag of $85 for X-Plane, and that's the only thing I know. I don't know the other sims, except for Microsoft a little bit. But as far as X-Plane is concerned, $85 should include a custom FMC. And Dan Clue, the developer for Thuranda, is basically arguing that it takes another year of processing and building a custom FMC. And you know what? I would be fine with waiting another year for a high fidelity system FMC in that Bay 146. I would pay the $85. I don't mind waiting for a high fidelity study level, whatever that means, aircraft. I would pay $85 in a heartbeat. But with the X-Plane stock FMC in that 146, as far as X-Plane is concerned, myself, unless the airplane is just spectacular, like it would have to have raving reviews in all the normal social media. It would just have to be incredible reviews for me to spend that kind of money for something that doesn't have custom FMC. Because the Airflow Labs King Air 350, that was a $55 airplane, and that is a system-rich airplane, but with a stock FMC. And you look at Carinado aircraft, they're like $39, and they're all using stock FMCs and stock GTS 530s or stuff like that. So to me, it's just overpriced. I'm going to have to pass on an approach request in about...
United 1399, contact SoCal approach 126.7.
SoCal 126.7, United 1399.
Wind 240 at 5. Visibility 10. Sky condition clear. Temperature 23. Dew point -2. Altimeter 3010. Arriving and departing runways 31 left, 31 right. Visual approaches in use. VFR departures, contact clearance delivery, advise on course heading, altitude, and if flight following is requested. Read call runway assignments and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact that you have information array.
SoCal approach, United 1399, Sabono 1000. Current with X-ray, request RNAV Yankee 31 left approach from Sabono.
United 1399, SoCal approach, cross to Sabono at 9000, cleared RNAV Yankee runway 31 left approach.
Cross Sabono at 9000, cleared RNAV Yankee 31 left approach, United 1399. Alright, let's go down to Bono should be 9,000, which it is. So we'll continue. I will look at the chat again here in a moment. I'm just get this set up.
Contacts LA Center.
So we'll go down to 29,000 feet. Turn on our landing light prep. Seatbelts on. And I want the speed at Ryrook to be 210, which it is already, so that's good. And we're gonna do 3-1 left.
For 587, I can Foxtrot Los Angeles Center, jacket, altimeter 3013.
22 miles. Yeah, a little bit of speed brake here. Max landing weight 65,000. We're at 64.1, so we are heavy. We have to keep that in mind. And let me see, landing checklist. Our would be gear. All right, that's just final. Okay. And let me update my weather here. So we've got 30, 10, 23, 250 at 5. All that is still good. Let me redraw the. No, the cloud's good. It's a nice hazy day, isn't it?
SoCal approach, Bear, Skyhawk 364 Roman Mike, will be getting a turn to Silex.
For 364 Romeo Mike, turn right, heading 110, join the localizer.
Turn right 110.
Missed approach. Missed approach procedure for 3-1 left Yankee. Climb to 1800, then right turn to 4000, direct to thermal VOR and hold. So it'd be like basically a U-turn. 1800, right up to 4000, and towers 19.7. I got tower set. Alright, coming up to 230 knots where I can go to flaps 1. Go flaps 1. And after Ryrook, we'll should be able to start the approach phase. Turn off the weather. We'll turn on terrain. Back this up to 190.
Until established on the localizer, cleared ILS runway 8 approach.
Maintain 3000 until established on the localizer, cleared for the ILS 8 approach. 364 Romeo Mike.
Sorry guys, I'm not very good at multitasking with the chat, that is. I will read it all here, and I might have to wait till I'm on the ground at this point. At the final phases here, as they say. Alright, so we're going to go flaps 2. That should be good on the spoilers, so we'll go ahead and arm those. Take this down to 175. We'll drop our gear. Do landing lights. Auto brake low. Flaps 3. I don't think the VDEV is working.
Alaska 346, contact LA Correction Oakland Center 127.45.
Let's see if I can activate that. There we go, and now it's working. VDEV is now active. Auto brake is good, spoilers are armed. Missed altitude, we will do that at final approach fix, which should be 2,900, and we'll reset that MCP to 4,000. Tower is good and set.
SoCal departure, Skyhawk 1 Charlie Alpha, 2,300 to 4,500.
We're 1 Charlie Alpha, SoCal departure right now.
Cabin pressure, it's good, okay.
Just that transmission, someone stepped on it, 1 Charlie Alpha.
Radar contact.
Roger.
American 30, correction, American 347, contact SoCal approach 132.37.
Las Vegas departure presidential 69, climate up 3,500, climate sit.
Residential 69, Las Vegas departure, radar contact, climate maintain flight level 190.
Flight level 190, presidential 69.
Departure 1 Charlie Alpha, verified cleared on course.
1 Charlie Alpha, were you under any restrictions from the tower control?
160 knots, flaps full.
Okay, then you don't have any restrictions.
And we'll wait till 5 miles before the airport before we ask for a tower.
5,300 descending to Hollywood 1 with Lima.
And the minimums again is 300 radar, 734.
Wait for the RS 25 left, American 347.
At 10,000 feet of runway, so we're good. And I'll read this chat in just a minute, guys. I always give the PilotEdge controllers at least 5 miles before the airport. If I don't get handed off to the tower, I wait till at least 5. Alright, missed would be 18, right turn to 4,000.
2,500.
United 1399, contact Palm Springs Tower 119.7.
Over to Tower 119.7, United 1399. 19.7. Palm Springs Tower, United 1399, RNAV 31 left.
United 1399, Palm Springs Tower, and 31 left, good land.
31 left, Coeur d'Alene, United 1399. Let me turn off my camera for a second. I think the wife just got home. Alright, so we're going to go to 4,000 on our mist. We are clear to land, and ground is 0.9er. So I'm going to get 0.9er ready.
Tower on the west, John Wayne Tower.
Cabin is ready.
Zulu, ready for takeoff, 20 right, 1 kilo.
If I need to go mist, it will be full flaps. I mean, full throttle, flaps 3, gear up.
20 right, they're on 5 Zulu.
Landing checklist, gear, sign, spoilers, and flaps. We are good.
Burbank Tower, Baron 364, Romeo Mike, ILS, runway 8.
Baron 364, Romeo Mike, Burbank Tower, runway 8, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 8, 364, Romeo Mike.
going to take over so we can get lined up with the runway here.
Approaching 3-1 left.
Attack Opera Tower, San Jose, 87 off, but the pilot's ready to roll.
500. 100 above.
Hand flying, but I'm trying to follow the glide path down.
Minimum.
2.4 takeoff, 87 off.
Flying the needles.
200.
A little bit of a left crosswind, that's not bad.
Take care. 40. 30. 20. Retard. 10. 5.
And we're down. Left crosswind correction on Aeron, and reversers are green, indicated slowing. Spoilers are up. knots, reversers off. Go ahead and exit here. Turn on the brake fan. Palm Springs Tower, United 1399 off the runway, looking for terminal.
United 1399, taxi to parking via Whiskey and remain in the frequency.
Parking via Whiskey with you, United 1399, we'll see you. Yeah. Alright, so we shall stay on this thing and we'll turn those off. Move our way up. And we'll turn the APU on, get the bleed going.
Number 87 Juliet Alpha, contact center for departure.
On departure, 87 Juliet.
Alright, let me look back at the chat here real quick. So, already wait a minute. Coast Pilot says, I agree with you on the point. There seems to be an increased price tag for payware aircraft, but without a similar increase in system realism in most cases. Yeah, and that's where I'm going with this whole conversation is I don't feel that, I mean, actually, I don't agree that prices are getting more, except for the airliners. They do seem to be coming a little bit more. But that 146 is not a big airliner. I mean, but the main thing is the $85 price tag to me is just too much for not, basically he's not wanting to put in the work needed for a custom FMC. That's what it sounds like to me. Like he just made a decision, the Thoranda design guy, to not do the work. And I'm not dissing him by any means or any of his work. He's a very, very talented developer. He makes great aircraft. I own his Kodiak, and I love his Kodiak. And it really does a good job with like the what's it called? He works in partnership with this other developer for his Kodiak. Reality or oh god, I can't think of it. But I don't know. I just like my Airflow Labs King Air 350. That, why can I stop? That is a $55 airplane, and it's very system rich. So, and all my airliners all have custom avionics, every single one of them, and they all cost about 90 bucks. So that's all that I'm saying. You know, for me to spend $85, $90, I want a custom FMC, which is why I didn't buy any of X-Craft's airplanes. But X-Craft has an airliner. All their E-Jets, if you buy them individually, they're about 50 bucks, all of them. And they even have custom FMCs, but they're not like total system rich. If they're not like replicas, so they don't charge you an arm and a leg for their airliners, including the E170 and the E190 and stuff like that. Same thing with SSG E-Jets, you know, and they all have custom FMCs, and the ones that do cost $90 are all very high fidelity aircraft. So that's my only complaint is I wanted the Bay 146 for X-Plane, but I have a hard time justifying $85 for something they're going to use just stock X-Plane crap. I can't. I personally don't want to spend that much money on something that is so generic.
22 Hammett Field on departure flight heading 220, Red Vector Steel Beach, Victor 8, Paradise VOR, Victor 186, Resin, direct, departure.
Disconnected. Alright, let's turn these off. And we'll come over here, go to that, open that. Did we get the gate to close? I think my little dog needs to go out. I'll be right back. Okay. Let's see what I missed here. That says Thuranda let me make sure my microphone's on. Yeah, it is. Thuranda quality has been going downhill almost as fast as Carinardo. Yeah, I mean, I know Thuranda used to work for Carinardo, and I understand why he left, because they wanted him to push out just huge amount of numbers of aircraft within a short time. So there was like zero system depth, but Carinardo was charging, you know, $38 for an airplane that has movable switches but actually has no function to them. So it's kind of ridiculous that that's the case with their airplanes, but oh god, now my dog's barking to come back in. Hang on, I'll be right back. Alright, I think I'm done going back and forth for right now. Okay. So Yeah, so Thranda has, he has the skills, you know, to make these airplanes very, very good. And if he doesn't know how to make a custom FMC, I'm totally cool with that. Like maybe he doesn't know how to do it. Maybe he's just a very talented 3D aircraft, you know, and internal systems, but maybe he doesn't, maybe he just doesn't have the know-how when it comes to the FMC. Like he can do everything else, but maybe he just doesn't have the knowledge. Because he was talking about in the forums you know, putting it out to another developer to do the FMC, but it makes good airplanes. It's just he's under, you know, he works for these companies. Now he works for Just Flight that might restrict him from doing too much detailed work and taking up all of his time, you know, because time is money and he needs to get out airplanes. But the airplanes that he takes his time on, like the Kodiak, is just amazing. So I don't know. I think if he was given the green light and said, hey, if you don't want to do the FMC, whatever, I think in general, I think the community as a whole would rather wait for a custom FMC than spend $85 on an airplane that doesn't have one. That's just my opinion. I think all of us would rather wait for that. I mean, what's the rush? There's so many airplanes for X-Plane. Who cares? So, or another guy had he had a suggestion that I agree with too. Sell the airplane the way it is for $55 and have another company work on a custom FMC for it. And then when they have the custom FMC ready, then charge like, you know, a $30 upgrade fee for the same plane. I would be perfectly fine to do that. They could probably get more money that way too, because it'd be what, $555, $6, $7, $85, and that'd be the same price. But even $40. I would even pay $40 for an upgrade a year down the road and fly the plane today with a stock FMC. Or maybe I would, if they could make it with the GTN, that would work too. I don't know. Those are just my opinions, and everybody has one of those, right? Let's do a replay real quick. So, and this. Let's make sure I am offline. I'm doing a tower view. But yeah, I mean, that would be a good idea too. Like I would have no problem spending $55 on the stock FMC and then paying another $40 a year later for an upgraded FMC for that Bay 146. That's just me. I have a hard time swallowing almost $100 for something that uses X-Plane crap. It's not like I don't have the money. I have the money. I just don't want to spend it. Not when you have other developers that are making high fidelity aircraft like the Rotate MD-11 that will be coming out. That's not going to be more than 85, 90 bucks, you know? So I'd rather spend my money on that. Or the Aerobasca Falcon 8X. That's going to have a custom avionics suite. That's not going to be, you know, $100. So lots to think about, and you know, everybody's reasoning for spending money or whatever, you know, it's their own call. Certainly would never fault someone for spending $85 on an aircraft that they really want to fly. That's the fun of it. I just don't want some theme to start where all these developers start selling high fidelity system rich quote aircraft for $90 with using stock avionics. It's just, I don't want that message to get started in these developers that already think we work for them, which is the other way around. We give them their payday, so they should work to what we want. And that's just how I feel. You may have mentioned it almost as, wait. Toto, the new one, you may have mentioned it. It's all custom, same with the T-band. Yeah, you're talking about the, he's working on the Cessna. It's a Cessna Citation, I think he's making. And that's going to have a custom FMC, you know? And his TBM is $65, but look what you get with that. It's complete, you know, system rich. The G1000 is, everything's custom coded about it, everything. And that's not $85. Look how much work he put into that. And he's putting so much work into this new Citation, and that's going to probably be maybe $85. I'm guessing. I have no idea. And I would have no problem spending that much money for Toto's Challenger, Citation. Challenger? It's a Challenger? Okay, you're right. I was guessing. I know he's working on a business jet, and it's going to be super system rich, just like his TBM. So, and I'm going to get it. I'm going to get that, and I'll get the Falcon 8X made by Aerobasque, and the Rotate MD-11. Those are the airplanes that I'm waiting patiently for. It's the one reason I've not sold my CL30 and FSE. Oh, that's true. That's a good point. Because you'll be using, see, I don't like the Challenger, the D-Den Challenger. There's nothing wrong with the plane. From everything I've read, it flies just like it does in the real world. But I don't like the way it handles in the air and landing, like it floats for like half the runway. That's just my preference, and I guess it's realistic. But I'll wait to see what the hot start Challenger looks like when that one comes out. I think it's a different model than the D-Den also. When his Challenger comes out, if it works, it will be a hot sell. Oh yeah, if it works with the FSE model, that is. Yeah, and even if it doesn't, FSE will probably make a model to fit his new Challenger, because look at all the new FSE airplanes, you know, with the parentheses MSFS. So FS Economy caters to their community. So if the hot start Challenger is a hot ticket, which I have no doubt it will be, FS Economy, I'm sure, will make a set for it. All right, guys, I am war slap out. I've been sitting here a while. So I'm going to go take a break, and I'll be doing a stream later this week, a random stream. I downloaded the a C-130 military aircraft just for fun, and I want to start learning that airplane, and I want to do some hurricane hunting with it from last year's hurricane season, since I have historical weather. So I'm going to do a live stream of that coming up. I'll let everybody know when that will happen, but I'll be doing a random stream just to get used to it this week. Otherwise, my normal stuff will be again on Friday. So let me see. Doesn't do that. FSE doesn't do that for the community. They only do it if it benefits admin board. I bet. Look at the Epic E1000. They refused to do it once production started, but they have other experiments planned. Other experiment planes because a board member wanted to fly it. Yeah, I don't doubt that. I just assumed that if the community yelled at them about Microsoft Flight Sim airplanes, that's why they showed up. But it makes sense that it's up to the board. Autocorrect. Yeah. All right, guys. It was a good chat. It was fun. MSFS just doesn't meet any standard. That's for sure. I'm waiting for Aerosoft with their CRJ. That's when I'll may dive back into that again. We'll see. So they were forced to make copies. Oh, I see what you're saying. True that. All right, guys. Y'all take care. See you next time. Chase out.
Southbound, altitude is unknown.
Southwest 436, Roger. We have them on the TCAS, but we don't see them.
Thank you. Air Mexico 658, contact tower 135.3.
135.3, Tower at Omega 658, so long.
Chart rate 373, descend and maintain 8,000.
Chart rate 373. Southwest 436, we have the traffic inside. He's down low. I couldn't make out what he is, so.
Southwest 436, thanks. Turn right heading 150, the airport 2 o'clock, 10 miles.
150, we have the field, Southwest 436.
Southwest 436, thank you. Cleared visual approach, runway 16 right.
Here's the visual 16 right, Southwest 436.
76, I'm approach plan for the visual approach to runway 16 left.
Hold to 2376.
Southwest 2934, I'm approach to low plan for the RNAV Zulu, runway 16 right approach. Coast 5150, contact approach on 133.62.
At 447, you're 6 miles from Jewel, turn left heading 200, maintain 7,000 till establish on the final approach course, cleared RNAV Yankee, runway 17 right approach.
200 heading 7,000 till established, clear for the RNAV Yankee, 17 right approach, and I-447.
Approach Skywest 5150, passing 12-4, descending on the next to Papa.
Okay, 5150, Denver approach, expect visual approach, runway 17 right.
Turn right, Skywest 5150.
Skywest 4718, descend and maintain 7,000, turn left heading 260.
Descend and maintain 7,000, come left heading 260, Skywest 4718.
Skywest 4737, maintain 170 knots greater to lead.
Approach Skywest 5257, 13.2, descending lead the ski.
Sky 5257, Denver approach, thank you. Runway 16 right.
16 right.